Hi, I'm Eglantine Francony. I'm traveling around. I'm actually a freelance groom and rider. So my work consists of the daily care of the horses, which is start by feeding them and cleaning the stall, taking them to the walker paddock, and then ride them. Also, all the part of the management of the horse, which is to deal with the vet and the blacksmith, physio, everyone involved around the health and of the horse. And also a big part also to do with the transport of the horse and flying them all around the world. So I started to ride when I was 4 years old, so it's always been a big passion for me. I started like at 15 years old. I studied in management of breeding horses. Through these years, I could work with different breeders, and then I start to go in different internship in Germany, where I could start to ride actually in dressage stable. Then my first job as working groom and rider was in Australia with Matthew Dorsey, which is a really good Grand Prix rider. And that's where it's all beginning. Once I came back to Europe, I started then to work for a show jumper. You know, I was working with the breeding. I was thinking of working more management of breeding or management of stable. But then through this internship that I did in Germany, I actually met a professional groom, which told me actually that in his job it was not only involving only cleaning, you know, taking care of the horse and cleaning stable. It was much more as such as travel all around the world, riding the horse, also have the possibility to actually improve your riding also. So then I got interest from that. So I started like this after this job. So for me, that would be essential to have the basic knowledge of taking care of the horse. Of course, as much as you know would be the best to start, but they have many riders that are willing to actually teach young person, and they are willing to have unexperienced people to work with them. And you know, if you're lucky enough to find a rider that's you know, patience and time to teach you, then you can do it. And I think if you really want to do the job, you just have to push yourself and work hard, and it's not gonna be easy every day, but if you want to do it, it's possible. So, you know, for me, I think the riding part is a big bonus. Not only like, first of all, to have you know, a bond with the horse and to know more the horse, get closer to them, but also in different way that you can talk with the rider and see how the horse feels. And you know, sometimes the riders, they have to travel from show to another show, and they cannot be in two places in the same time. So it's really, for me, I think it's really important that you're able to ride. Of course, there are many grooms that doesn't ride, but now for what I'm doing, I just feel like it's really important for me to sit on the horse when I arrive to the show, and the first thing I do is talking with the rider. What's my feeling? Is the horse feel okay? is it not, and if it doesn't feel that good, I will know then what care to do about it. It's really important to be able to ride the horses and be able to actually do everything, not being only grooming. I mean, if you are like doing grooming, riding, logistic around the horses, taking care, you know, with the vet, the blacksmith, the physio, following everything, you kind of have multiple jobs, but you one person. So I think it's really important to be able to do everything, and that's what actually riders are looking for now. It's someone that can do all those tasks, which is not easy, but I think if you have big goals and you want to evaluate in your career, it's important that you're able to do all those tasks. So my typical day, I will start like around 7, feed the horses, then I will clean the stable, I will take them to the walker or and walk, or they will go to the paddock. Then after that, I will flat them or launch them, depending. Pretty much over here in Dubai, they will have lunch a bit earlier because it's really warm. So I will give lunch, and then they will have a break because it's same like it's not really good to work them with the heat. And the afternoon I come back and some will flat again, and I will put them depending of what the horse have been doing, but same like in walker and paddock. So the horse goes minimum 3 times out. That's really important that they keep, you know, that they're going out of the box and you know, keep moving all the day. I mostly, before the show, most of the time we ride them twice a day even. My day during the show season, I think we ride way more the horses. Most of the horses, they will be riding twice. They're gonna go also to the walker and paddock. But I think it depends of which rider I'm working for and what they want to do with the horses. That's gonna, because in the same time, even if the horses are not going to show, we still need to keep them fit anyway. So we're not gonna leave them off for so long. So with the stress, I guess I manage the stress because I'm getting more experience and it's easier to deal with. But once I think, when I have a difficult situation or a problem with a horse, I'm just first thinking about the horses, that it's not gonna help them if I'm getting stressed. It's gonna get worse. So I try to really stay calm and actually, you know, every problem has a solution. So for anyone that wants to pursue this work, it's for me, you need to love the horses. That's the most important, because if you don't love what you do, you know, it's not gonna be it's not gonna work. And I think also the ambition is the most important. I think for me now, with all the experience that I gain and be able to work in different countries all over the world with different riders, of course it's open a really good opportunity for me. So that's if you really love horses and you know you're willing to work hard and you're not scared of working hard, then you can do everything you want, you know. If you have any goals, or if you want to go to the Olympics, if you want to work for the #1 rider in the world, you can do it. The other thing that I have to say about doing a work like I do, you have to sacrifice a lot of your personal time, and you have to be able to be alone sometime, and to travel in different countries, adapt really fast. So you know, I think that's the why I'm doing this job. It's really, I love the horses even more than human, I could say. So I think they have a really big change that needs to be made towards the work I'm doing. As when you say you are groom, you know, people barely say hello to you, to the show, and they have big change for me to do, and it's for me gonna come from the riders themselves, because it's not only, we are not only here, you know, to take, like, you know, to take care of the horse. We do much more than that, and we take, you know, we are like all day, all night, all morning with the horses, you know, taking care of them, make sure they are happy and sound, and you know, dealing with all this stress and traveling with them. It's really a hard job, and I think the people, not every people understand what it takes to be actually a groom rider. So I started to work for dressage rider, but then the first show jumper I worked for was Hamad Al Attiyah, which was in the Qatar team based at Staltops. And then with him, I started straight away to do the global show on 5-star, which was really exciting. And I think my favorite show actually was the final of the global in Doha. So I'm guessing, like, for me that was the biggest highlight, because I started like few months ago, and I was really new in the show jumping, working with show jumper, and it was really unbelievable to be able to go to this show, and the venue there, it's amazing. The arena is like enormous, so it was really fun. After that, I worked for Emily Short, who was client of Abdel Said, which I was also going do the Dubai tour with her, which I really like with her, that I could manage more. I was really dealing with everything, so I learned a lot with this job, because I was really asking to do everything, to deal with the vet, the blacksmith, organize everything, flying with the horse, also riding. So that was really nice. And after that, I started to be freelancer. So I work for many clients of actually at the Stefex, which has Alex Crown, Jessica Springsteen, Eduardo Meneses. So I was quite a lot there. But I work with a lot of different riders. After that, for also Talmy Stein, Chloe Van Kren, and okay, after I was in Dubai most of winter. I did also one season in Wellington with Katie Dinan, which was really nice. She had also a big Grand Prix win with one of the mare I was taking care of, so that was really, really good. After that, I worked for Kamal Bahamdan, which was doing the season in Dubai. Though it was really interesting job for me also, because I was also training the horse every day for the show. I was on my own basically most of the time, but I think when you're on your own, you learn a lot. And that's always really challenging, because the results gonna come after, you know, about the job that you've been doing and with the horse. And Now currently I'm with Ramzi Al Douami. I did the season in Dubai with him, and I'm really grateful to be able to work with him. He's really, he have a lot of patience and also a trust on me, and it's really amazing when I can work with rider that give me the trust and leave me their horse and have no stress about it. So there of course in this field more riders than actually groom. So of course it's needed much more groom in this field. And if someone wants to do this job, if he's really ready to work hard for it, then my advice would be first to go straight to the rider, send them your resume, tell them what you've been doing and what is your experience, what are you looking for, what is your, that's the same, your ambition. And also they have now few groom agency which know a lot of riders, so they can also help you. And yeah, I think like with this field we need more people like me. So if you're willing to work for that.